Hello everyone and welcome to another Thursday makeup day with Meg. Today I'm going to do totally something nude, something like I hope awesome, but I think that after so many talks about my makeup collection and how I did lots of things decluttering, maybe it's gonna be interesting for you to see my eyeshadow palette collection. I'm really hoping that you're gonna like it. Anyways, so if you want to see what I have like what I've been left with, please stay tuned. So I'm gonna start with the nakeds, because I have actually all nakeds, urban, and I'm like talking like Urban Decay naked palettes, and these are actually the only Urban Decay palettes I own, and I feel, yeah, maybe I should have, you know, invested in more, because I know there's so many great palettes from beauty brands, but I kind of concentrated on Naked. So I have them all. Oh my god! And I really don't cannot see the Reddit chat. I'm gonna open my phone in case if something shows on the Reddit. So I'm gonna put them all on the table because I think it's like easier. It's easier for me to put them on the table, and I'm not sure if I actually know the correct way they were released. So please, please, please don't mind me if I made something, if I make a mistake. Okay, thank you. And now I'm seeing red Arapan chat. So this is the first one. This is the original one. Everyone knows about the Naked Original. This was the palette that caused so much talk in the makeup community, and I think with the Naked Original, the Naked Original actually started that crazy obsession with the palette collection. So did it started with me? No, it didn't start with me, because I actually got Naked rather late. Maybe I have mentioned this before, but Urban Decay was not actually available in my part of Europe for a long time ago. You actually could get your hand on a Naked only if you have a friends or a family or whatnots going to United States, and they will purchase it there. So Naked Original was actually one of my, I'm gonna say, more recent purchase in the Naked family. As you can see, I did use it and abuse it a lot. I think it's still one of my favorites. And yeah, I do not think that I'm ever going to declutter it, as the Naked Original is actually discontinued and it's not available to be purchased anymore. So this is my first one. Then I'm going with a Naked 2. Naked 2 and 3 are like my go-to neutral palettes. A while ago, you know, it was like between them. I think between 1, 2, and 3, these are the palettes that I could use every day for every type of looks, because of the fact that Naked 2 has this black shade, which, if you can see in the Naked Original, it doesn't actually have black. It has this dark gunmetal with the little bit specks, dark gray color. So I would say that one of Naked 2 is one of the staples in every collection, as it's like a really beautiful neutral palette, and definitely I would never ever declutter this. Naked 2 and Naked 3 are actually my bridal makeup palette, if that makes sense, because with these shades you can actually recreate so many beautiful bridal looks, especially, you know, if the bride is leaning toward more cool tone shades. By the way, if you're watching this and you're liking this and you want me to swatch some of those shades, please leave a comment so I can, like, you know, swatch it for you. Also, if you're watching me on YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube, Twitch, and where? I think that YouTube and Twitch, you can see in this corner the other camera that is showcasing the palettes, so you can see all the palettes I already showed. So also in the regards of the naked, on my TikTok channel, social media, I did go through all of the nakeds I have, so you can go there. It's like Megs Beauty, and check all the nakeds I'm having if you missed this stream. Third palette is Naked 3, and seriously, I love this palette. I literally breathe for this palette, and of course my fridge decided to have a chat now, and it's like, oh my god, it's like the perfect, and I always say that, the perfect bridal palette. I mean, this 5 shades, like from Strange to Buzz, like at the beginning, it's like, even this one are like the best combination of the mattes and shimmery for the light glowy look. And if you actually see follow the I feel that I'm constantly talking about it, but the Charlotte Tilbury, the newest collection, Pillow Talk, it feels that it kind of it's like I'm having the deja vu about, you know, when I'm seeing those collections about the Naked 3. And if you are owning Naked 3, I really don't think that you need any of the Charlotte Tilbury's palette. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm so glad. Thank you for joining me. By the way, everyone who is watching, I'm like so excited. Everyone who's watching me on Instagram, thank you so much for joining and watching me. And if you see this green thing behind me, this is because of the green screen I'm having on my YouTube channel and Twitch channel. So people on the YouTube and the Twitch can see a little bit of my background, which is fishes, aquarium, green screen. But thank you so much for joining. Anyways, I'm talking about my makeup eyeshadow makeup collection. I'm not doing any makeup today. By the way, how do you like my everyday look? This is me. You know, not glam, not vivid colors, no like rainbow colors on my eyes, just like a little bit blush, bronzer, lots of mascara, and way to go. So anyways, this is my third naked. Oh my god, I feel that if people are actually listening me chat about nakeds, they will be like, oh my god, this woman has problems. Fourth, and I just wanted to mention, I really do not remember the correct order how the nakeds are released. I'm just like, you know, thinking, I'm just taking the palettes and showing them to you. The fourth one is Naked Honey. And Naked Honey with the Naked Heat were the two palettes that I've never before this and last week used. I had them in my collection for probably 2 years, and for the fact that maybe I opened them and swatched them, I never used them. It was like, you know, what are you doing, girl? You spend lots of money on the palettes and you're not using them. By the way, you know, if naked are like nakeds are 50 euros in the, or 50, around the $50 in the retail price. So me owning them all, it kind of tells you that, you know, I spend lots of money on them. I mean, they're not as expensive as some other palettes, but still, if you like pay $50 for eyeshadow palette, I would say that you would at least use it once in the 2 years. No, I didn't even once. So this is the Naked Honey, and I use it for the first time on the last stream, and I was obsessed with the makeup look I created, which actually the funny thing is I didn't understand what is the hype in the honey. I mean, I bought it because of this, you know, honey shade, this golden one. This is the only reason I bought it. I mean, I would bought it even if it's not, even if this shade was not in the palette. But you know, me, you know, shimmer queen, it sold me out. So anyways, I bought it, and I'm gonna be honest, even now when I'm like, I went through lots of shade on the last stream, and even now I can see that some of the shades I haven't even touched, like this Keeper one. I haven't even, oh my god, what's the problem? It's like a mustardy shade. I'm just gonna swatch it now because I don't want to be that person who doesn't even swatch the okay, it's like freaking mustardy shade. Weird. Okay, I could work with it. I mean, if I ever tried it. So anyways, I did create the makeup look with this eyeshadow palette on my last stream. The video is available on YouTube. Please go and watch it and subscribe on my on my channel. But I felt so bad with the fact I haven't used it for a longest time. I never used it. That now I'm keeping it on my makeup table on my vanity, and I'm actually using it let's say whenever I'm putting makeup like on today. This is something I did like literally how many hours ago? What time is it now? It's 6, so I put it around noon. 6 hours ago I put this on my eyes. It like kind of stays without anything. I didn't even prime it. I don't even have, like, I have a CC cream on my face, and I use these two shades. This one in my crease, and this just like here, as you can see, it's like, I think it went a little bit, it got a little bit white, but these two shades, you can see I used it on my today look just to like to open and brighten my eyes a bit and not look like a tired old person, which I actually am. So I really love this palette, and I'm never ever, I mean, I don't think that I'm gonna ever declutter a Naked, in my opinion. So the next palette is Naked Heat, another one that I never used before last week. It's like warm, I don't know if you can see, like warm shade palette. I did create a neutral look, and I love this shimmer shade. I think it's really beautiful for but I also think that these two shades are almost like identical with the Naked Honey. Let's see, are they identical? Almost like identical. Almost like these two shades are literally like almost identical with the Naked Honey. So in this case, Urban Decay, I feel that they started to get a bit repetitive, which you're gonna see later on their palettes. But also I want to say, at this point I feel that lots of makeup companies started to release the eyeshadow palettes. They're literally telling the same color story, if that makes sense. Last week I tried this palette for the first time. To be honest, between these two palettes that I tried for the first time in my life, Honey is 10. This is like 8.5. But as I'm a Naked fan and collector, I probably will never declutter it. Next one is Naked Cherry. Actually love this palette a lot, and I have been using it a lot. I didn't use it for the longest time because it goes a little bit on pinkish side, and I do have other a palette that I use on the pinkish side, and they're that I enjoy more. But I'm gonna show you this shade. It's called Young Love and Turn On, or like swear. Sometime at one point when I got it, it was the only, like, these shades were like the only combo I was wearing on my eyes. I felt that, you know, I was like boring myself, and the people, by the way, I'm like, keep something, I guess my vein or something. I was so obsessed with those two shades that I feel that maybe because I was using it at one point constantly, this Bang Bang shimmer shades, I actually made not a big dip, but a dip. Yeah, I love this shade palette, and even the mattes are like rather used, but you know, I haven't used it for a while, for the only reason because I guess that at one point I was overwhelmed and already kind of bored with everything I've used. Okay, now I need to go in my drawer because to actually find other nakeds, if I actually can find them, this is crazy. Because I know that I have them, but I don't know where. I don't know where I have. Where did I put them? You know, by the way, we were doing a little bit some businessy thing. Okay, I found sidebar, but where is the oh my god, I don't know where the Ultraviolet is. Me starting with the stream and not knowing where my Ultraviolet is. Jesus Christ, girl, what's going on with you? Okay, I'm taking like all of my palettes out, but I cannot find the Ultraviolet. So Ultraviolet, it was released before the Wild West, and I don't know where it is. I have it somewhere, and I just want to show you because, you know, I feel that Ultraviolet got so much hate, and it was never like one of these palettes that everyone loved and were obsessed with, while in my case I literally lived for Ultraviolet, and I've been using it a lot. Why I cannot find the Ultraviolet? Who is hating me? Who stole my eyeshadow palette? By the way, I just want to say that I'm still keeping the, as you can see, I have the box. I still keep all the boxes from the... By the way, question, am I the only one who still keeps the original packaging from the eyeshadow palette? By the way, I'm like doing now a deep dive. Okay, it's not here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Maybe it's like here. Look at me. Hi, this is like oh, find it. Sorry guys. Oh, oh. This is crazy. I'm really hoping that it's not broken, and it's not broken. It fell behind the shelves. So the next one is Ultraviolet, and when it was released, I saw so many comments. Jesus Christ. My heart was literally singing with this color story, and I thought, gee, God, this is beautiful. And then everyone like started making this online reviews, and I was seeing, and everyone were like everyone was like hating and like not loving and talking about this and that, and I'm like, what's going on? Why so much hate? I bought it, and I really want you to see how much loving this palette actually had. Can you see how like literally? Maybe I'm gonna even soon heat the pan in this shade, and I'm not really sure why it never why she got so much hate, because in my book, this color story, these shimmers, this transition shade, this transition shade hack is one of the best cool tone transition shade I ever had, saw, or tried in my collection. So even, you know, when I'm doing some kind of other looks, and I need like that perfect transition shade, I literally carry this naked palette to use this transition shade, because, you know, with this combination with the Daz, it works magic. But on the other side, you know, other shades are magical. I mean, everyone is talking about this shade. I'm gonna swatch it. Can you see it? It's like crazy beautiful shimmer. It got so much hate. I'm not even sure why, but at that point, like, everyone was like, yeah, naked, what are you doing? This is not what we want to see. The next one is, like I said, Naked Wild West. While everyone is totally obsessed with this eyeshadow palette, I'm like, huh. To be honest, I'm just gonna say, to be honest, at that point when the Wild West came out, I kind of was already oversaturated with this type of color story. But I bought it just because at that point I actually concluded I'm like naked fan obsessed, and that I will probably purchase all the nakeds they ever release. These two shades are beautiful. They're beautiful shimmer, but this golden is not even close to the golden from the honey shade from Honey palette. But I guess that Cowboy Rick is beautiful silver shimmer shade, and I can see that I already made a deep. Rustler is also beautiful, but like I said, at that point I had so many but I'm like fixing my bra. It's live stream, just deal with it. I already had so many similar eyeshadow palettes, but that I was not impressed. But there you go, I bought it just because, you know, I have all the nakeds. And now for the last naked, let's talk about the palette that really everyone hates. It was released last year in August. It was available in Europe on September the 1st. I'm gonna be honest, it was not available. Unofficially, it was available on the September the 1st, but I literally waited for a whole month to get it, and I needed to actually buy the eyeshadow, this eyeshadow palette. I think I bought it from Zalando, which is like a fashion online brand, not a makeup brand. So I bought it from Zalando, and I know when I first saw the color story, like, I think that literally everyone was, oh my god, that's something new, we want to see what it's all about. Well, it is something. It is something. I use it how many times? Maybe, I'm gonna be honest, I think that I use it maybe 6 times. Yeah, it was a challenging process. I made it work because you know, I am professional. I need to make it work. And when you like, I see when you probably, if you're watching this and you see the color story, probably you think, oh my god, it's really beautiful. It actually is, but the quality of eyeshadow was challenging. So it's with the shimmers and duochromes, it's really hard to work with. I'm gonna try with the, you know, it's like you would think that, you know, it should work with the fingers. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. It works with a flat synthetic brush, as you can see. The only way you can actually work with these shimmers is with the flat synthetic brush. If you are owning any of the eyeshadow palettes that you feel that the shimmers or duochromes, multichromes are having issues of transferring the pigment on the eye, especially if it doesn't work with the fingers, because, you know, sometimes the shimmers or multichromes, duochromes are not working with the flat synthetic brush, and then we need to go and reach with the fingers. But it's actually in this case, it's not even with the flat synthetic, it works either with the flat synthetic brush or with this basic sponge. Do you remember in the old days when we all used this basic spongy tool for eyeshadow application? I'm gonna show you. So this is something that I'm actually sharing with you in case you ever have problems with applying this kind of this type of shades, or you're actually owning this palette. But at this point, I feel that because I feel that everyone decluttered it, but me, I didn't. let's say, well, I'm gonna just go cyberspace. Okay, this is the cyberspace. It literally works with the sponge tool. Can you see it? It's a duochrome, and actually I've applied correctly, and I know that everyone like, yeah, why are you not using the Fix Plus? If you know anything about me, if I cannot work with the shade without Fix Plus, I wouldn't call myself visagist or makeup artist. I'm going with the override on the other side of the sponge applicator. So, and I'm gonna apply it also. I don't know if you can see it. It's really, maybe I'm gonna just put it, there's like a, it should be like more visible. Maybe I'm gonna just put two side by side so you can, yeah, I'm gonna just put them side by side so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And so I use cyberspace and override, these two shades. Can you see it? They're like literally on the different spectrum of the palette, and they're like literally, I don't know if you can see it on my wrist. They're like not visible at all. I'm gonna use now flat synthetic brush with both shades and see how it's gonna work. But I mean, I'm using like, this is where I'm at. How, I mean, I can make it work, you know what I mean? This actually can be the perfect eyeshadow palettes for everyday look. If you're that person, that enjoys a light, sunny, bright, maybe even for this, I don't know where, with, can you see that? Oh my god, I cannot even show you because I'm so crazy. And I want to show you, yeah, they're multi-chrome. You can actually see the shift. I cannot see the freaking shift. Maybe I can see it. The only shift I can, the only sheen I can see is on this color, and maybe not about the silver shade, which is actually beautiful, this one. Hi Fearless Tension, thank you for joining me today. No makeup, just some makeup collection. So, yeah, the cyber was a flop. It was a flop. I used it, and on my streams I said, yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna work this baby. Maybe I'm gonna just put it also on my makeup vanity table to use it for the summer looks, because I feel that this makeup palette could work magic for the summer looks, but it was not designated to be a summer eyeshadow palette, as if it's as it was published last year in the September. And I actually had a discussion with my friends that we actually kind of thought that it might work as a toppers, but with this, I don't know, with this quality, I don't think it's going to work also as a topper eyeshadow palette. So this concludes my naked. So there is overall 9 nakeds on the market, and I know that you are all wondering where are the brushes. I have them all. 1, 2, 3, but they're among my other brushes. 4. Where is it? 4, 5. Where? So this 6? No, it's not. 6. Girls, 7. I need 2 more. I need 2 more. 2 more. 8. And I don't know where is the 9th. Show me your face, or in the immortal Jerry Maguire words, show me the money. By the way, I'm digressing, but you know that I'm digressing. Apparently, Top Gun is like the best movie ever, and the critics are saying that this is the movie that actually made a difference. The first movie that, you know, actually as the second part was that the second part is the first better than the first part. I'm digressing. So anyways, these are the brushes from the Naked's eyeshadow palettes, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they are unbelievably high quality makeup tools with the high priced I mean, you know, Naked Cyber, all its high price, all I waited for so long, you know, it came with this. It's like one of my most used brushes. So Urban Decay Naked brushes are one of the best freaking brushes on the market, and seriously, all these eyeshadow palettes are, you know, most of them are of the great quality, but the fact that Urban Decay actually invested money to also give us as a freebie great brushes, it's unbelievable. Basically, I have 9 brushes now, and these 9 brushes can be used as, you know, tools for all of my makeup looks, because they are like blending brush, they're flat synthetic, they're pencil brushes, everything is here. So at least I do appreciate a great makeup brush that I actually get for free. The Fearless Tension says, show me the money. Yes, I heard Top Gun 2 is supposed to be too good. I'm like looking forward for going and watching that movie, but you know, I guess it's gonna be some time to actually get in my part of the world. And Bog Vesna, hvala što me gledaš. Okay, so next I'm gonna go and I'm going to show you my oh my god, I just show you 9 palettes. And I'm already talking for 40 minutes. Next is a Zoeva. I don't have a lot of Zoeva palettes. I have like 5 or 6. But Zoeva is a German independent brand. I love using Zoeva. I use it a lot of time on my streams. I also use it as a bridal look, and I want to show you about the palettes I have. So the first one is Blanc Fusion. As you can see, I literally keep everything in original boxes. I really have problems, you know, of trashing the original packaging. This is the first palette. It's a Blanc Fusion. I feel that a Blanc Fusion is my most used Zoeva palette. I'm not gonna say that the quality is all over the chart, but you know, the quality is great, especially with the shimmers and these neutral tones. for the bridal look, and these gold, and yeah, oh my god, I'm such a gold bitch. Is it the word I can use? But you know that I love gold, and I swear you're gonna see it's like repeating theme in my makeup collection. Whenever I see gold in eyeshadow palette, and we already saw it in the 3 Urban Decays, I'm gonna purchase that palette. Gold, Jesus, give me gold. Oh my god, I know I said the Lord's Wayne in, name in vain. I don't know where to put it. I'm gonna just put it here. Can you oh my god, I am blind. I'm freaking blind. Can you see this? I need the sunglasses. Where are my sunglasses? There or there. I forgot my sunglasses. So anyways, what I'm saying, and I'm gonna show you this late bloomer. And I'm like, no one is freaking talking about the freaking Zoeva. I don't know what the F we're living at. Okay, girl. So, Blanc Fusion. I don't know if it's still available on the market. This is everything you need. Also, I'm gonna say that Zoeva does have a new, like somewhat similar neutral palette. If you're a neutral girl, seriously, highly recommend. The retail price here in Europe is around 25 bucks. I don't think it's more expensive in United States. I know that it's available online, and also I also heard, and I'm gonna tell you this, that it's in the BoxyCharm. Weird. Anyways, so this is the first Zoeva I have. The second one is I'm gonna go with this one, with this caramel melange, and okay, what we see here, is it the gold? It's gold. Please do not judge. I'm just gonna so this is like the 5th palette I purchased because of freaking gold. And bronze. I'm gonna swatch it like this, and this is a bronze. I don't know what I'm gonna. I know I'm that person. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna put it here. So this is the Zoeva gold, and this is the bronze from the second palette. So I don't know if you can see it. Like basically, this one is like a 2 shades deeper, but it's also gold, and this is like rusty, it's red bronze, if you know what I mean. So as you can see, I do have problems with the golds, but I love Zoeva. Another beautiful warm tone eyeshadow palettes with a 6 mattes. I mean, to be honest, and I cannot explain you how freaking smooth and buttery are these. Like this particular eyeshadow palettes, it's like so summery appropriate. I don't know if you can see this. Like I don't know. It's like orangey reddish color, and I really love this. I'm not using it as much, as I know I'm like that girl that it's I have way too much. I have way too much eyeshadow palettes. So this is the second one, and then I have a cocoa blend, and this is more like a wintry eyeshadow palette. I would say wintry eyeshadow palettes with also beautiful shimmers. I love this eyeshadow palette, and then one eyeshadow, and at one point you can actually see. Can you see the dip? These two are like were my go-to. To be honest, I haven't used it for the longest time. This is from all of my eyeshadow palettes, this is the least used, and for some reason, I don't know, because I went from that dark grunge makeup look to more lighter makeup look, so I'm sad to say I haven't used this for the longest time, but still it was really used and abused, girl, when her time was, you know, up. Then let me find other Zoeva palettes. I have 2 more. Okay, I'm down to 5. I have 5. Okay, that's not bad. Because I thought, oh my god, what's the problem? The next one is Cafe, and to be honest, I'm really not sure where was I mentally when I bought it, but when I bought it, I literally used it and abused it for months. I think it was this green, because can you see? Oh my god, I have like it's a green. It's a grass green. I'm gonna show you. And this green, for the longest time, was the best green ever. It took me a while, because if you went through all the nakeds, even the Wild West, it had some kind of green, but this green, the grass green, shimmery. Oh my god, what I'm gonna still till this day, especially on the hazel eyes, light green eyes, is magic. I did combine it with this Shine Bright. It's like olive. You can actually see that I made a dip. This one's like till recently hard pan, but I saw then some kind of trick on TikTok, and then I removed the hard pan. I want to say, if you're having the Zoeva eyeshadow, please do not use Fix Plus on the shimmers, because they're gonna create hard pan, so don't go there. Don't go there. Beautiful, beautiful palette with this green, and this I think in my collection the most beautiful pearly rosé shade ever. As you can see, beautiful, perfect for the highlighter, for inner corner, all over the lid. Let's say one of the most used and abused palette in my collection. I haven't used it for a freaking longest time, and now when I'm opening, I'm like angry at myself again. Hi Vanessa girl, oh my god, are you okay? And Vanessa said, love the green shade disappearing. Yeah, that's the magic of the green screen. So, and the last Zoeva palette, is this Opulence. And Opulence is the eyeshadow palette that I saw that it's this month BoxyCharm. So if you're watching me in the United States and you're like into like, okay, should I purchase the BoxyCharm? BoxyCharm? Is it? Am I saying it correctly? This is your time to ask the question. But this whole palette, it's like full of shimmers, by the way. Full of shimmers, but this red matte, which I actually love more than the naked, this orangey red. Can you see it? Because I know that when people like saw this red in the naked, they were like, oh my god, what this brick red, what am I gonna do with it? But then, you know, I was working with the reds, these deeper reds, for a while because of the Opulence. But I'm gonna tell you girls, this blue is the best thing you ever going to see in your life. If you're looking, look at my hair, if you're looking for the perfect blue, the perfect deep, smoky eye, grungy, sexy blue. This is it. And this palette is not available anymore in Europe. If I was in United States, I would freaking order it like that BoxyCharm. I think it's like BoxyCharm just for this. I mean, you're getting a bunch of other shit in that package, but this blue. And if you don't trust me, because I'm doing this for you, I'm gonna swatch it so you can see what you're getting in. What I said, I'm still waiting for Meg to be floating head in the green shirt. I don't own green shirt. I'm gonna swatch it for you. This blue. I'm like, seriously, people? I don't even know where to put it because my hands are like full of swatches. Maybe I should like clean it. Okay, let's go at you. Okay. Are you watching this? I'm really hoping that I'm watching, because I really want you to see what I just did, and that this is not available to achieve with any. People, I have so much eyeshadow palette. I have so many. This is not available to achieve with anything I have ever owned, and I had owned a lot. I'm gonna also try to swatch some other shades. This is the Only Delight. It's like I'm gonna show you. Can you see it? Gunmetal gray. It's beautiful. Let's see. Let's go Queen for a Day. This is like I don't know, it's like mossy green. Is this a word? Can you see? Oh my god, I'm like, seriously? Not even able, it's like, to swatch it. Can you see mossy green? Oh my... Girls, seriously. Evie, I know that I'm like, just like, you know, small European beauty content creator, but seriously, I'm not able to purchase this palette anymore. My bad is that I'm not using it as much, because I'm actually scared to use the eyeshadow, because I don't want to like spend it. I know that with my collection, it's not, I'm never ever gonna spend anything, but just for this blue, I would just go for this blue. And Fearless Tension said, looks like the galaxy, that color. I mean, what I'm saying. And Vanessa said, Meg, you know that makeup expires, and yes, and this is why I'm like always touching them and testing them. If they're smooth like butter and do not have smell, I'm fine. Okay, so yeah, this is the 5th, and I'm really hoping that I do not have any more of Zoevas. Yeah, I don't have any more Zoevas, so I'm gonna go with so much hate. Is it a hate? I don't know. Some people like hate it, but I have the Vault from Jaclyn Hill. I have the Vault, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna breeze through that part, so I don't have so much hate. But I love the Vault. I don't know what you want and think and about Jaclyn Hill. First of all, you know, I heard so much great information. By the way, I'm just gonna put a little bit of lipstick. I mean, my hair is crazy. I heard so many great things about the new Mother's palette. Vanessa, you have it. Did you try it? What do you think? Please leave a comment. But I love it. I love them. I love them. And just who wouldn't love this beauty? Who wouldn't love this beauty? This is the Bling Boss. I have used it so many times on my channel. I mean, okay, I haven't swatched. I'm just gonna go there, and you can hate me so much. The purple, I don't even know where I'm gonna put it because my hand is. Why is my hand like so full of swatches? I need to clean my hand. Oh, I love. Look, this is the love. This is the love. Can you see it? Oh my god. Hi Kiki, thank you. Hvala što me gledaš. Ovo zeleno iza mene je od green screena. Tako ako odeš na YouTube, moj YouTube ili Twitch, onda ćeš vidjeti kako izgleda pozadina, znaš. Pa hvala ti. I pričam o svoj šminki koju ja imam, by the way. Vanessa said I will give Megs an arm. Maybe I'm gonna use the other arm. Should I use the other arm? Okay. So, I mean, and this I'm gonna use. Okay, what I'm gonna use the other. Let's just start with the other arm, okay? Because this is not working. I'm gonna use swatch Ballsy. Oh my god, where I'm gonna swatch it? I mean, Jesus, dear. Oh my god, I say the Jesus name in vain again. So yeah, I feel so that people, especially after the Vault, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, you know, so many people were commenting, and I was watching those comments, and everyone like, yeah, I'm not happy. I'm like, you know, and I'm like, what? You know, and me being European, you know, I just wanted, because at that time was actually Morphe opening the store. I was at that time able to order through Morphe web page, but Morphe has a online store in Europe, so it was easier for me, you know, to order the Morphe from Europe than from United States. So this is Armed and Gorgeous, and we are again talking about the repetitive golden. People, I have issues. How many golden shades did we steal till now? 10. Do I have a problem? Yes, I do. The first step to fixing the problem is actually accepting that that you have a problem, and I do accept that I have a problem. I'm just gonna swatch it, okay? I'm just gonna swatch it, and this classified is like so freaking used and abused. I just want you to show you. I mean, I do have problems, seriously. You know, where are those shades? Where are those shades? Can you see? Like, oh my god, what I'm doing? I'm literally like buying the same eyeshadow palettes, though this shade coin is like, seriously, like, I've never ever seen anything like that, and nothing in the world. And Fearless Tension said, I'm a guy and don't know jack shit about makeup and isn't even my passion, but just love your personality and attitude. Thank you. Thank you so much, Fearless Tension. That's like the sweetest compliment I have ever, seriously, that's the sweetest compliment I've ever received. Seriously. Okay, the next one is the Ring the Alarm. And Ring the Alarm is actually, unfortunately, the least used. No, it's not. One of the least used palette. It's not that I've never used it. Like it's not it doesn't go in that category, never used one. But yeah, it's one of the least used one because I'm really not into this color story. But you know, sometimes, but not for the longest time. I haven't used it. Also these two shimmers, it's like let's just do the repetitive form, because why not? Oh my god. You know, again, where did we see it? Where is that part? Where did we see it? Where did we see it? Can we see it? Zoeva? Oh my god. Okay, we are now getting that I'm having a problem. Although in this eyeshadow palette, as you can see, these two shades are used a lot, and I'm loving these two shades. And when I'm using this palette, I'm mostly concentrating on these two shades. And the last but not least, and I actually broke the shade here. And this is the shade, a palette that I used just because of the black, and for some reason I dropped the palette, and the black, which was in this pan, went berserk. Literally, the black in this palette was the best black in my life. By the way, this is the green. I'm gonna swatch it. And this is like the palette that I actually kept. I wanted to trash it, but then, you know, for some reason I opened it and I saw that I'm like swatching with, again, wrong hand, but I'm gonna as you can see, these two silvers. Okay, can you see it? Yeah, I don't know. No, maybe, definitely other side. These two silvers are really like beautiful shade. I do have better silver and gunmetal color in the other shades, but I kept this eyeshadow palette just because of these two silver. Unfortunately, these are all mattes I don't use. I've never did. It's like I'm constantly, when I'm using this palette, I'm staying on this top row. Even this a green is beautiful, dark green, but I'm not into grunge. So for this palette, I'm like using this, literally these three eyeshadow palettes with this silver, and this is also beautiful transition shade. So that's my problem. Yeah, so I haven't in the latest decluttering, I haven't decluttered the Dark Magic palette because, first of all, you know what, I didn't declutter because I just wanted to keep a set, because I have a beautiful box, and go judge me, but haven't decluttered it. You know, I don't have that black anymore, which I actually constantly use because this is the best black ever, even the better from the Naked 2 palettes, and I didn't want to like mess with my set. Go judge me, you know, I cannot, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna do I don't have lots of Revolution palettes. I have three Revolution palettes. But I'm gonna show you now. So the oldest one and Vanessa said, "Hey, the palette you show now and I'm decluttering." Well, I know you, girl. You're constantly decluttering shit that I love. These I have three. I don't have lots of Revolution palettes, and I know there are lots of people that do not like it. They do not like quality. This is the first one that I purchased, and never had problems. Never had problems. I mean, it's a collaboration with between the Revolution and a Polish YouTuber. As you can see, I'm gonna just put it like you can see how beat up it is. I mean, I haven't used all the colors constantly. Some are actually really almost like never touched, but it's one of I love this palette, and it's a good quality. And I'm now kind of contemplating, girl, you haven't been using it for so long. I don't know. I mean, some of the shades are so like beaten up, like these two shades. You can see, you know, by now you can see that I have like a tendency for shimmer champagne shades. But you know, the mattes are magic. It's not the top quality. It's not the top quality, people. But for the like low budget drugstore quality brand, because this palette was also not expensive. It was like 25 bucks. I really enjoyed it. And I mean, it does have black. Black is not the best black ever, but I'm not crying. I use it a lot. Unfortunately, I have really lots of palettes, and when I went through my makeup palette, actually I had a hard time to declutter it, as it was my first Revolution, and I don't know, I'm still not ready. Revolution Flawless 4 I got from my friend Kiki, who is on the Instagram. Hvala Kiki. And as you can see, is like perfect neutral eyeshadow palette for everyday look. It's actually also perfect for the bridal look, because in this palette you have everything. And the shimmers are actually working. As you can see, I'm like really happy with this gold. I'm gonna call myself a gold girl. Golden girl. It's like means that I'm like old or in golden age. I'm not still. I'm getting there, but still not. But I really love it. It's like literally, okay, it's small pans, it's kind of flat, it's sturdy. I know that someone you know, thinks that it might be big for the traveling, but I'm gonna show you something. Look the mirror, look the huge mirror. So I mean, this palette is worthy only for, you know, for the mirror, and take it, you know, for the traveling, or you know, it's basically everything you need to, you know, have. You don't need anything else. Everything is there. You can go from day neutral, rosy look, cool tone look, night look. Everything is in one palette. Yes, this is not a rainbow palette, but you know, yeah, if you are not, you know, the girl who likes colors and colorful looks and rainbow colors, this is the perfect solution for you. So that's my opinion. So this is the second Revolution palette. The third one is also a gift from my girl Lotta. You know, last year, oh my god, look, I cannot even show you because of the green screen. It's a green. It's a green. It's a green. It's a green. Oh my god, look at this green. I don't know how to show you. But let's make fun. Let's make fun of my green screen. Oh my god, I don't have head. My head is gone. If you're watching me on Instagram, I'm playing with my green screen. So yeah, and Vanessa said an invisible gift. This is Excess Revolution, the Matrix palette. And this, I mean, you can see the greens. Oh my god, this you cannot see. Why you cannot? I'm just gonna swatch it. I'm gonna swatch, and which one you cannot again see? No, you can see it like this. Can you see this? Oh my god, now you can see it. Can you see this color story? Tell me that you are not in love. Tell me. This is, by the way, where is it? Yeah, this is the moss green. You cannot see this one. All the greens you can see, but this one you cannot. I'm gonna swatch this. Okay, you're missing this one and this one. I'm gonna swatch this so you can see it. You know, sometimes the green screen is not working. I mean, it works, but you know, it doesn't. Okay. 2, oh my god, you cannot even see on my fingers. What the? Where are you gonna see it then? You're gonna see it as the swatches? You cannot even see it as the swatches. What is wrong with you? Oh, you can see it. How I'm gonna, oh my god. Oh, can you? No. Oh, this is fun. I'm failing this stream. I'm failing. I'm so failing. I have a holes. And Vanessa, holes in my arm. Trust me, I'm really hoping that you can see this lighter one. I actually managing to show you, but the darker one is like really messing me up, and I'm really trying to see you, but it's like not working. Anyways, I want to like show you, but it's not working. This palette is like everything. It's one of my most loved palette, and let's just say that we are seeing repetitive pattern of golden shades here, and me having problems with the golden shades. This is like what, 11th, 12th, 11th and number 12, number 11, number 12 of the golden bronze shade. Let's say hi. Seriously, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my problem. It is what it is. It's a serious problem. I cannot hide it. And Vanessa said, what do we learn? Men can never do a green eyeshadow look again. No, now we learned that whenever I do the green eyeshadow look, I'm never gonna have a green screen on. Okay, I don't know how many. This is 9, 13. We are on around 25. As I said, I think that I have around 50 eyeshadow palettes, and I'm really hoping that I'm gonna have around 50 eyeshadow palettes. This is Violet Voss hashtag eyeshadow palette. Again, it is what it is. I have a problem. Golden, I mean, we recognize the problem. Am I gonna fix it? Probably. I swear I'm not gonna buy any more golden shades. I really need to stay out of golden line. But it's beautiful eyeshadow palette. Beautiful. And you can see that all the shades are already repetitive in my collection. Both of this row we saw in the Jaclyn Hill Vault line. This bottom row we also saw in a bunch of other eyeshadow palettes. This is the standard neutral line for all the daily makeup look. Basically, to be honest, when I bought this eyeshadow palette, do you know how like I literally said to my husband, I'm gonna purchase it and then I'm never gonna purchase it any eyeshadow palette again. No, I said, okay, I'm gonna purchase this palette, but then I'm not gonna purchase eyeshadow palette anytime soon. Yeah, this is what I said. I love it. I'm actually really sad that I'm not able to purchase Violet Voss anymore in Europe, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna show you this because it's one of the bigger one, and I want to go through biggest one, so you know, because the other palettes are smaller one. A Jolly Bomb.com palette you saw so many times. You know, I think that I talked so much about it. One of the definitely most used, if not the most used palette in my collection. And Silver, hi! Oh my god, thank you for joining me. I'm not doing makeup today. I'm just doing my, you know, eyeshadow palette collection. So it's like, it's not as big. It's like around 50 pieces, but still, you know, it takes some time to go through it. Silver's said I began to suspect the most viewers are guys anyways. I don't mind, you know. I don't mind, you know, whoever watches and continues to support me and chat with me. I just like love whoever watches me that it's with me. And Vanessa said, yeah, sure, you wanted my golden palettes today. Vanessa said, if I'm ever gifted with a palette, I'm never gonna say no, especially with the golden one. But I'm not sure that I'm gonna ever purchase the golden eyeshadow palette. So, get me? Do you get me? Okay, now I want to show you something because, and this is the palette I'm not using. It's way of her expiration date, and this is just emotional. It has a huge emotional value to me, and I'm never ever going to declutter it, just for the reason I'm emotionally connected. It's my oldest palette. I'm usually decluttering, you know, palette kind of regularly, but this one, although it's like it's 15 years old, I will never declutter it. It's a Coastal Scents 88 warm palette. Can you see it? I mean, I literally hit the pan on it on so many eyeshadow palettes. I bought it, people, 15 years ago, maybe even more. And I'm never, you know, I know, and Coastal Scents closed their door last year, and for that reason, I will never ever declutter it, because it's like one of my most loved eyeshadow palettes ever. There are shades that I've actually never used. There are so many shades that I hit the pan. You can actually see that I went and used. I have like a pattern. This one is hit the pan, this one, this one, this one, this. I have a pattern of the eyeshadow palettes that I've used, you know, and and it is. I mean, it doesn't have actually have a smell. Maybe it's actually still good to use, but I'm not using it. I know that this girl had her life, that her life is shelved, but I'm never gonna trash it, and it's always gonna be part of my collection as the girl who was with me from early beginnings. Of course, I trashed all of my makeup from 15 years ago, but this, I trashed so much eyeshadows and other stuff, eyeshadow palettes, but this I'm gonna hold and keep. I think that until, you know, I died. I moved in these 15 years like 4 times, and every time when I'm moving and I'm decluttering, you know, I'm decluttering every 2 years, massive declutter. I just declutter a bunch of my makeup, and I'm never at that, I was never at that point that I actually wanted to declutter this girl. And Silver said, because we want to embrace our feminine side. That's so, you know, cool for you. Yes, I'm cool with the boys watching, you know, my streams. Okay. I have a couple of two face palettes. These were the part of the Christmas collection a while ago. I'm not actually using them a lot anymore. I actually considered to declutter them recently. I just stopped because of, you know, freaking blushes. I freaking love the blushes, and I'm kind of contemplating to maybe just pull the blushes from the palette and put it in, you know, a separate palette. So yeah, and I remember also, but because of the emotional side, I know how I wanted that collection really, really hard, and I actually contacted my friend in United States to purchase it for me, and she did, and then she sent it to me to Croatia. I actually, like I said, I'm not using eyeshadow palettes as as much. I just love the blushes because the blushes are actually, I mean, can we talk about this freaking blush? Can we see the Chanel dupe? Can we see the Chanel dupe? Yes, we can see the Chanel dupe. So yeah, I kept them for the blushes, and maybe, I don't know, maybe next year, this year, I'm still holding on them. Yeah. So these are the 3 Too Faced from that. It's called, I don't know, some kind of castle. And also I have the Too Faced gingerbread spice. I used it recently on my stream, and this is everything. I mean, you know, we know about the golden, my golden issues. Oh my god, is it gonna be called golden issues? I don't even want to think about it, but I love the color story. The scent is still here. Oh my god, sweet Jesus. Oh my god, I feel like I'm getting drugged. So anyways, love. Still haven't decluttered it. Not sure that I'm not gonna declutter it for some time because I'm still really enjoying it. The palette is beautiful. The scent is still here. And Silver said there is something magical about women putting makeup on. It's like they became creative artists and put effort in it. I totally agree, Silver. I totally agree with you. I also, you know, it's not only because, you know, the guys are looking, you know, people, women putting makeup, but it's also, I would say that it's also when the women are getting dressed, they're like, you know, there's some, it's not only sexy when the women are getting undressed, but also when the women are getting dressed for some event. At least that's what my husband says to me. Okay, so I feel that we are done with the yeah, we are done with the Too Faced. Now I'm gonna go with the ColourPop because, you know, I really, you know, I need like to speed up. Like I have 30 minutes, and I said my husband, I'm gonna be fast with this stream. It's not. So ColourPop, cute. Yes, please. We know we said so many things. We talked about it, we digressed. We said so many love stories about this palette. I feel that everyone is still keeping Yes Please in their collection because this is definitely one of the most popular eyeshadow palettes in their collection. And there you go. Not much to say. Then the next one is My Little Pony. I actually love My Little Pony, and for some reason haven't been using it at all. I don't know what's my problem. I love it because of this lilac shade. It does have a little bit golden. I'm not using these goldens at all and these bronzy colors because I have others in my collection, but this greens, and I'm gonna swatch you because, you know, I don't want to talk nonsense. I just want you to see this. Where is it? Yeah. Do you remember this? This is the Cyber, but I wanted to show you. I just want to show you what I think silver should look like, and it's like a silver with like little shift of blue, aqua blue, let's say, like that. So this is how that shade needs to look like, and this is why I love this eyeshadow palette. And yes, still haven't decluttered. I don't think that My Little Pony is available, but from all this I don't know, children's Disney whatnot story, I feel that the My Little Pony is the least talked about. Next one is It's My Pleasure. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. And I know that you know. Everything is sad. This is my baby. This is everything that it's all about me. The palette is really loved. I love this palette. I use these two shades are really used. Because whenever I think purple, whenever I want to wear purple, this is the palette I actually reach for, because at the end I reach for my smallest palette the most. But I just want to show you the Mr. Sandman, this shade, because again, I don't think that it's talk about it, that, you know, this shade, I don't know if you can see it, it's like duochrome, but it's rarely talked about, and actually it has a beautiful shift and looks beautiful on the eyes, but it is what it is. Not many people are recognizing this shade as, yeah, you can now see the shift, yeah, as something to consider and talk about. Then this is Mar. Oh my god, it's a green one. Seriously, how I'm gonna huh? Oh my god, you cannot even see it. I hate Melange. I'm being dramatic, I know. I know. But but this, of course, I bought it because of the goldens. At the end, do I use golden? No. What do I use in these eyeshadow palettes? The shade you cannot see, the called Gridlock. This one and the hot. You're hot. Oh my god. Seriously. I'm gonna try to swatch it. I'm not sure am I gonna be successful, but you can stay with me. Can you see it on the... Oh, you can see it. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, I'm gonna just say it. I want you to see it. I'm trying like to see. Yeah, you can see it now. These are magical. Oh my god, now you cannot see it. Sometimes when the fishes are moved, you know, depending on how the fishes are moved. But it's like really magical eyeshadow palette. I loved it. I haven't used it for a longest time though. And when the Wild West from the Naked come out, I was like, oh my god, why? And like everyone was like, oh my god, I want to have it. I'm like, literally, I think it's like a repetitive concept from the ColourPop Mar palette, and this is the gift from my bestie, makeup bestie Vanessa. She sent it to me because I'm like such a, you know, yellow golden girl. So yeah, this is the matte sunny warm eyeshadow palette. Of course, we can see the repetitive pattern in the terms of the gold. This is actually, you know what? This can be one of the palettes I need to leave on my makeup vanity to use for like my daily makeup like today, you know, because I haven't actually, I think that I use it 2-3 times. But I feel because of the lack of shimmers, I'm not using it as much. I can put it like, you know, just on the makeup table, you know, when I have like parents teachers meeting like today. And I need to put my face on to to talk with the other grown-up people. Okay, and I think these are all from the ColourPop. Can I check? I have also, oh yeah, I have another one I want to show you. This is no, these are not. These are the singles I bought. It's like 5 years ago. No, long time ago. 6-7 years ago. They're still good, but they have like strong emotional value, and I'm not really because of the emotional value. You see the pattern now. 3 palettes because of the emotional value. I choose not to declutter. So this is the ColourPops. I have one sleek palette, and this is called Vintage Romance palette. It's actually really standard color story. I like the shimmers on top. It's a good, nice transition shade. Do I want to write songs about it? No. Should I declutter? Yes. And the only reason I haven't decluttered is because, you know, this like perfect traveling size palette, because you have everything here. You have the transition shade, you have shimmers, you can go for the dark grungy looks. So, and it has a huge mirror. So this is why I haven't decluttered it. Okay, sue me, because, you know, I travel a lot. People, I really travel a lot. So sometimes, you know, I just like go with the practicality. If it has a mirror, it has a transition shade with a little bit shimmer and the dark, and I can go from the day to night look in one palette. I just like, no, okay, I don't want to trash it. So also I have the one Tarte, and definitely also didn't declutter it, because although I hit the pan, you can see that I hit the pan because it has a mirror. And this eyeshadow palette actually has a couple of this shade that I rarely use, but I love this eyeshadow palette because actually it has this huge ass shimmery golden shade that I use mostly as my highlighter on the face and in the corner. So when I'm traveling and I just want something, one eyeshadow palette to use for 5 days, because with this dark brown you can actually go with, you know, full smoked eyes, and you do not, I don't want to wear like a bunch of makeup or the highlighter in the separate box. I just go with this eyeshadow palette. The name of the palette is Don't Quit Your Daydream. I know the Tarte is so boring. Tarte is so boring for some of you colorful girls, but in my everyday life, this eyeshadow palette, especially in the terms of you know, traveling, it kind of saves my ass. Okay, I'm gonna go now and show you my BH palettes, and then I'm gonna finish with Catrice and Essence. But I feel that we are now at I thought that we are like that. I have like 50 palettes. Now I see that I don't have 50 palettes, that I already have more than 50. That's not cool. Okay, BH 80s rainbow palette. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this. Love. By the way, this is the green. This is the mossy green, and you cannot see it because it's a green shade, but it's a mossy green. I cannot even show you. This is like freaky, not mossy green. It's I don't know if you, it's like true, how to say it? What's the name? Look at me, I'm having a brain fart. Oh my god, you cannot even see. Oh, like that fish green. Can you see that yellowy? Yes, you can see on my screen behind. There was like a fishy. That was that green. Like neon. That's the word I'm looking for. Sometimes I have a brain fart. Neon green. So yeah, I guess I cannot use this palette when I'm having green screen on. Today we're learning something like through this screen. By the way, through this stream, this is the perfect rainbow eyeshadow palette. It has these three colors are shimmery, and basically I'm gonna show you this shade. It's like, can you see it? If you use it as a topper on any shade, can I put it on the topper? No, I cannot. I'm gonna try it. Not with a finger, but with the brush. It's actually a topper shade. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? So this shade, use on any of this rainbow shade. You can, the same is with this rosy. They are freaking magical. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Can you see it? Freaking magical. Love this palette. When I bought it, I swear I was so freaking scared. And I needed a rainbow palette for also mermaid Halloween looks and whatnot, and I didn't have it. I was so freaking scared to use it, but when I started using it, I started really enjoying it. The next Urban Decay, next BH palette I have, it's this one. It's called Let That Shit Go. It's like, oh my god, again, lots of greens. Pattern, people, lots of greens, lots of greens. I really enjoy these eyeshadow palettes. There are I made lots of streams with these eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna show you the colors that I'm like seriously in love with. Can you see them? I mean, you know that I live for olive shimmer green and for any kind of like, look at this darker taupe shimmer shade. I mean, you know. By the way, I was on the sun. Don't mind my hands. So I love this eyeshadow palette. It was a recent purchase, last year purchase, definitely not decluttering, nor I will declutter it in the soon. This was one of my most purchases. This is Venom from the Halloween collection. I needed a gray cool tone palette, and you know, although I do have lots of now, and when I went through my eyeshadow collection, I do have lots of silver shimmers. I really need one palette where I do have all the colors at the same place. I also purchased the Nightshade. I mean, you know, by now this was the shade that bought me, but basically this is the shade that holds my attention. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, probably you can see it. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, so this is are we done with the BH? Seriously? Yes, we're done with the BH. Now I'm gonna go with Essence, with the Catrice and Essence, because you know, and then I think that we are done. I do not have I do have some Catrice and Essence eyeshadow palettes. To be honest, I until recently, until last year, I didn't enjoy any of the Catrice and Essence eyeshadow palettes because I didn't. I did have them. I tried eyeshadow palettes from the early beginnings. I really didn't enjoy the quality, and then I think that I was watching the European YouTubers, and one, I think that, how is that dude? Was it Massimo, a German YouTuber? He made yeah, it was that German YouTuber, that dude, boy, I don't know, is it Massimo? I think his name is Massimo. I'm like contemplating. So he made he did a video about this eyeshadow palette. He was like literally link it. It's a dupe for a Huda Beauty. I don't have any Huda Beauty, by the way, because it's also hard to purchase it here in where I'm at. So he made a video about this eyeshadow palette, and he was literally obsessed with it. To be honest, am I obsessed? No, but Oh my god, the colors, the bridal, the nudes, the fresh summery look. It's everything. I would actually choose this for my traveling palette, but it's kind of big and bulky because it has mirror, so I rarely take it with me. But here I do have everything, and the mattes, though, disclaimer, the mattes are not really pigmented, but they serve the purpose. So yeah, with these palettes you cannot reach that deep, dark, grungy, smoky eye look, but you can you know, achieve lots of fresh face, beautiful bridal everyday looks. Okay, next one is, this is was a winter's caviar gouge collection from not this winter but winter before. So not winter 21-22, but winter 2021. I love this eyeshadow. This is my traveling eyeshadow palette, because with this I can actually go and achieve a little bit of more darker eyeshadow look. This year the Catrice had recently they had a new caviar gouge collection. I didn't like. I feel that I saw it everywhere. I mean, look at this huge mirror. I'm digressing, but I just want to show you. And the packaging is beautiful. So if you were not able to purchase this palette 2 winters ago, not last winter, but go with the newest newest collection, especially the face palette, which is gorgeous. Okay, let's see if I have any. Do I have any? Is this? Yeah, and this is the latest. The latest I got it in the advent calendar. So this 2021 advent calendar. It's actually really. I like the packaging. And to be honest, I kept this for the packaging because, you know, I just want to play with it forever. So anyways, but the color story is like, it's like, yeah. And to be honest, you know, when I went through my eyeshadow palettes, I was like, should I declutter this? Should I declutter this? Because I was like close to declutter it. But I have it not even for half a year, and I haven't I used it once. I felt that you know what I feel? I felt like I would declutter it, and I didn't give her a chance. So I felt bad. But this one, although I love the packaging is everything. This one is on her way with one foot out. Okay, and now I am going to show you a bit of my essence. So essence palette. What is here? I have a couple of honorable mentions, but I'm gonna tell them at the end. I got this in the advent calendar. Also, it's it's called Never Give Up Your Daydream. This is, you know, and when you see it, you're like, what I'm watching? There's a bunch of light pastels. But I just wanted to show you the matte. I'll just see if I find the part of my arm where I can put it. I just want to put a little bit of magic to actually. Can you see it? I'm really hoping that you understand where I'm at. Now you can see it. when you see it in the palette, like, oh my god, but then this is what's happening, the magic. So yeah, loving this. I still need to play with it more, not sure when it's gonna happen, but it is what it is. Also in the same advent calendar I got this. It's one of these, you know, the Essence is known with their city palettes. They're like all the rage, definitely one of their better products. It's a color story that I saw a lot. Yeah, I couldn't declutter it, and I was contemplating to declutter it, and then it like this girl messed with me. It messed with me. Can you see it? She's messing with me. So I have so much eyeshadow palettes that are keeping my attention just because of the one shade, and at this point she's keeping my attention. I don't know when that attention is gonna, you know, go away, but she's still having it. As that I have it like less than 6 months. She's still here to stay. And this is my latest Disney latest essence. It's from the Disney Classic Collections Bombay. This is my latest purchase. It's like she's maybe 1 month old, and did a couple of makeup looks. I'm rather enjoying it, but as you can see, the color story is like literally the same that you saw from bunch of eyeshadow palettes that I show you by now. And when it rains it pours says, this is so classy. Look, girl, this is my everyday look. I just today, thank you by the way for being here. Today I'm just doing my eyeshadow palette collection, and I think that I have more than 50. So anyways, I do have these 2 small 6 pens. This one is I like to move it, and this is Ice Ice Baby. I love both eyeshadow palettes. You can see that I actually use them a lot. I don't know, in this, how old are they? Maybe a couple of months, but in this couple of months I really enjoy them. And this one is my latest traveling palette because of the small mirror, and the color story is actually my color story. So I really enjoy these 2 small eyeshadow palettes. They're like $4 or $5. I'm not kidding. Please, if you're new to makeup, you're looking for something to like dip your fingers in, there is the 6 color stories. They're really great quality. I highly recommend to start with these small palettes. $4 is not gonna hit your pocket, and they have mirror, which is like always bonus for me. Hi Rosa. And Rosa said, you have more makeup than I have had during my entire lifetime. I know that I have more makeup than like a normal person, and I do accept that as a problem. So, and that's my makeup collection. I think so it's between 50 and 60 eyeshadow palettes. I have honorable mentions. Honorable mentions are the eyeshadow palettes that I will never ever use. Like it was Coastal Scents, the palette I have shown you, but I will also not trash them because of the emotional value and historical value those palettes had, not only in my life but also in terms of the makeup brand's life. So I have two originals from the Wet n Wild originals. The Comfort Zone and Petal Pushers. They are really, really, really old, but they're like, I'm never gonna use them again because they're not cool to use. But if you're a makeup artist, if you're a makeup enthusiast, and you are into history of makeup, you know what I'm talking when I'm talking about the original Wet n Wild palettes. These, at the beginning of most of the now OG YouTubers, so I'm talking about a generation that started with the YouTube like 15 years ago. Not professional, but you know, the girls who just loved playing makeup. These palettes were that. These were that. Never gonna trash it just because of the emotional value I have for them in my life. I have the one of the beginning Catrice eyeshadow palettes. As you can see, like literally hit the pan in two eyeshadow palettes. This eyeshadow palette 10 years, 5 years ago. Follow me on my business growth, worth growth. Anyways, I kind of, you know, have emotional connection with it because it was part of my growth journey through my old life, when, you know, old life. Anyways, and I have this Dior, I think that I mentioned like 2-3 years ago. No, when was, yeah, when the COVID hit, I did lots of decluttering and I trashed lots of my high-end makeup because first of all, you know, it was the time. Second of all, I couldn't work anymore. But I kept this Dior, and this Dior is, what is the name? Blue denim. It's 170. Also, if you are like one of those old OG beauty YouTubers, whatnots, you know what this palette represented. It was like one of those first all blue eyeshadow palettes. I actually haven't used it at all. I literally purchased it because it was so freaking hyped. And everyone was like talking about it, so I literally kept it because of the emotional value and what it represents in my life. And yes, I do have. I also want to mention that, you know, I'm a makeup artist, and at one point, you know, I worked with the lots of you know, this is the quad from. What is this? I don't know. But you can see that actually, you know, this is totally empty. This is totally empty. So that, I think this is also, I worked with lots of Christian Dior in previous life as a makeup artist. Now it's like the life changed. Oh my God, yes, it's here. The life changed. So there you go. And that's it. So this is my eyeshadow collection. Oh my God. And also, these are just the palettes. I have around 20 singles. I kept around 20 singles, and I'm not purchasing singles anymore. 3 years ago, when the COVID hit, I did lots of decluttering, and I donated all of my singles to makeup school. Basically, I'm opinion, as I have lots of makeup that I'm never gonna use. I donated all, not only singles, but lots of my eyeshadow palettes to the makeup school. That happened before COVID hit, but then when the COVID hit, I'm not of the opinion that I'm not sure, I'm really not comfortable of giving away my makeup to unknown people, but I can give to my friends if they're cool with it. Like, I accept lots of makeup from my friends. So yeah, that was my eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, is the camera, can I move this camera? I don't know if I can move this camera. I'm gonna see. So if I move, no, I cannot. So these are the nakeds. So these were the nakeds, and no, I cannot move. Sorry, people, I cannot move my camera, but I will make lots of pictures, and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram and TikTok, so you can actually see the collection. Yeah. I feel that it's, even now when I went through it, I feel that it's really overwhelming. I'm not sure that I'm doing a great job, but of decluttering, but it is what it is, because I'm never ever gonna use this makeup, you know, I'm never gonna use this makeup. I'm really hoping that at least by next year I'm gonna have some emotion on what will I declutter next, because yeah, I think you know, I'm planning to make new purchases. I plan to buy a new Too Faced palette, like I said on the stream before, this year, but I'm not sure about the other purchases. But even if I buy one eyeshadow palette, I think that I should at least declutter after that, declutter too. So it was, at the end, it was freaking long stream. It actually lasted for 2 hours. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed, and thank you guys, Fearless, Tension, and Silverforge for joining my stream and chatting with me. I really appreciate you being here with me. Also, thank you all the girls. Thank you When It Rains It Pours. Thank you Vanessa and Rosa and so many people on the Instagram. Oh my god, I'm so really excited. I guess that I need to do more of my eyeshadow makeup or in general makeup collections, more streams more often. This stream is going to be available also on YouTube and the Twitch, and I will make a list of all eyeshadows in the description box, so you can actually follow the story if you want to go and rewatch the stream on the YouTube channel later. And Harbinger of Haggy says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being with me. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed, and I'm really hoping that you're gonna join me next Tuesday. I just want to leave a little bit reminder, if you like what you see, I do have my socials. My Instagram handle is megsbeauty.official, TikTok Megs Beauty, YouTube channel Megs Beauty, and twitch.tv/Megs Beauty. I would really appreciate if you could go there and follow or subscribe. Also, if you like the stream, of course, I love these upvotes or hearts, because you know, they make my heart tika-taka even more. I love you all, and I'm really hoping to see you in a couple of days next week. I'm really hoping that you're gonna have a wonderful weekend, have fun, stay safe. COVID is still there, and I love you all. Bye. Oh my.
Me so